Gentlemen, Detective Warg here. Nice to have you join me in my office. On my desk today is a new report to examine. So grab a cup of coffee from the carafe, and let's get right into the topic at hand. The topic being, it be like that sometimes. How to handle breakups like a man. Let's roll the next video so you can understand the mental capacity of this TikToker. I hope that was enough time to read it, but if not, I'll just speed read it to you. Apparently, I am only vulnerable when it comes to being extremely publicly sharing my feelings on the internet instead of talking to the people in my life. But really scary anxiety is starting to come back out of nowhere, and I don't understand it. And I just wish I could be free to live my life normally without such a feeling of terror. Wow. So, yeah, back to The Witcher. Damn. So that just gives you a glimpse into how females tend to deal with breakups. Not well. She is just like, oh, I'm finally getting over Chad, but I still realize that there was something there, and like, oh my god, things are going to get better, but it was the only thing keeping me to him. Yes. Like with any relationship, you're going to think back on the relationship, even if it's past, even when you're with somebody new. You're not completely over somebody. I don't ever think that. I think about people that are in my past all the time. Sometimes it's just certain things that will remind you of somebody, but you know, we get over it, we move on, we find somebody else. And I understand that this TikTok is just, or this TikTok creator has posted these TikToks to deal with this in a way for her, but really, this isn't the best way that you should be dealing with it. You should really be speaking to a therapist about how you feel, not airing your thoughts on TikTok, being extremely vulnerable with the public. I don't mean to laugh, but I just don't get the mental process of where it's appropriate to share things like this that are incredibly personal online, as I will never do so here on this channel, perhaps privately, as I don't want any information that is potentially bringing out my real persona to leak online to the public, as I'm here to educate and entertain, not to expose my real self. But anyways, to the topic at hand. I've been rambling a bit to start this, but it just baffles me sometimes. To the topic at hand being how to handle breakups like a man. So step one is, whether you did or did not initiate the breakup, break all contact if possible. And I understand that there are circumstances where you need to be in touch with whoever was in the relationship with you. But do your best to avoid that and to get out of there as soon as possible. Having connection or speaking with this person is just going to drag you down further. And what you're trying to do is move on from them. And that's not a way to move on from somebody, to have them in your life. I don't believe that people can be friends after a breakup, unless there's something incredibly, in case there's a long conversation about that, but for the most part, things usually don't end well. Step two, and I know this is going to sound soft, but feel out the emotions that are inside of you and seek help if it feels unbearable, because mental health is a big focus of my channel as well. It's important for both parties. It's important for you, And it's important that you understand what's going on inside of you, because you can push on as much as you try to, but if that feeling's always going to be there, and if you're going to be incredibly hurt by this, you need to find a way to deal with this in a healthy way. Otherwise, you'll never get over it, and you may never enter a relationship again. Your mental health's the utmost first thing that you should put first in dealing with things, especially how the breakup happened. Step 3, again, another soft thing. Do your best to understand why the breakup happened and grow from it. Because let's be real, if you're not growing, you're not growing. Step 4, this is probably the hardest part, as this last was just trying to demonstrate to us. Accept that it's over, move on from them, and better yourself in hopes it doesn't happen again. And I'd say that's the hardest part of it, but it's how to break up with somebody like a man. Rather, it's how to handle a breakup like a man. Instead of being all in your feelings, recognize your feelings, resolve them, push forward, become better, or vet whoever you're in a relationship better so that stuff like this does not happen again, and move forward. I would also say that depending on how hard the situation was for you, consider going your own way for a time to self-improve. And as always, never let a woman be the focus of your life. As much as everybody tries to make it seem like that's what things should be, it's not. You need to be the main focus of your life. So, gentlemen, on a less serious note, it's been a pleasure presenting my findings to you today. And if you like my content, help spread it throughout YouTube by liking the video and subscribing to my channel. Turn on the notification bell, as I'll have new findings for you every single day. And do comment down below the video with your thoughts on this creator and any thoughts of mine that resonated with you, or any topics of discussion in regards to this video. Don't forget to visit Taylor's channel today as well to catch up on his content. Until tomorrow, always do your due diligence.